So, hello. Wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever time it is right now. Why I'm doing this? I mean, it's 28 degrees Celsius right now here in the apartment, and outside it's about 35. So yeah, it's pretty hot, but that's fine. Okay. I don't need my phone right now. Everything is good. I guess I can lower down the volume of the music. Hope that's fine. Yeah. What is the plan of today? I have to do the second part of a trilogy of this cave, of the Sif cave. The first part was done last time. Maybe I can show it from last time if anyone is interested. I mean, I have I worked a little bit. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I guess I have to open it with yeah. Just in case. So this one, it's already saved, so I have no problem with that. So I hope it works better right now. I just downloaded the latest version of okay, no. It's way too much. Way too much clutter, so it's lagging. But that's fine. Yeah, this was the map from the last time. Good evening. Hello, Draken. Hello. Yeah, this was the first part of 3, which I'm really proud. And especially, I already made the creature, which is a complete homebrew creature in Pathfinder 2e, just for this little part here. Just deactivating the snapping, etc. The rest of the whole cave is empty for now. I had no time to really prepare this, especially this is the second quarter of the first chapter. The prologue is the first chapter, first quarter. This is the second, and there's a way more of this whole story. And yeah, we will see how this will be, this adventure. I'm really proud of it, how it went, especially with the origin map. Yeah, and now we're gonna create the second part, which will be larger, because the second one needs more like a wider brook or almost a river, which of cold water. It's not icy water, it's not that cold anymore, but it's cold enough so that's not healthy anymore for the body if you are too long inside. I remember in the story of Ermdoe, that's the name of the adventure which I made 3 years ago, which I now remake again. I had one little, it was kind of a pond in the cave, and this was ice water pure. So if you jumped inside, you got cold damage, and some more caves are coming in the future. But yeah, this is the biggest adventure for for me. Okay, yeah, where do we start? In this case, I'm not starting with the walls because the walls are not that good for me. I need something else. I need I need for the river. I use the do I use that? Yeah, I guess I will use the below water. We used slate. Slate is, to be honest, I love the slate color. For some parts, not in this adventure, this will never happen. I'm usually use earthy because yeah, it's just like a little bit dirty. I guess this one for the river, or this one. Think. I guess I will use that. I will use that. This point, I will scale it to 0.3. And we will start here. So we will maybe deactivating the snapping. Nope. Not what I wanted. It should be more like a river. Okay. I mean, 4.5 meter is it, or 15 feet? Yeah, about 15 feet. A character in Pathfinder could jump without any issue, usually with a wide jump, and hopefully with a good athletic check. In D&D, I'm not really sure anymore. I mean, from the other side of the room. Hello. If I turn around, are you then yeah waving with your hand? You know what I mean? No. She's deep inside of a in the game, so no chance. But it's fine. Yeah, that's my wife, by the way. My moral support and my whole motivation. Without her, I wouldn't do that. I would never have started to release my my work. Oh shoot. Yeah, the first problems I have now. I had to deactivate my whole mods because of the upgrades of the beta version 1.1.1.1. And I'm not really sure if it may. To be honest, I didn't look. Could it be that they just? I only know that they added some languages, which I don't really care because I'm using the English version since so many years. I don't even care anymore. And I guess that what they added was the starter pack, the assets which are included when you buy it, that they are now not only walls, so they are paths too, etc., etc. So nothing special, to be honest. But if I see there's more trouble with it, I will roll back to 1.1.0.6, which worked pretty well for me. But we will see. Okay, I will use this water. Arctic Ocean. Okay, to be honest, at least the water is everything here, and the other part it's a little bit different. Am I using the? No, it's not. The point is. Oh, wait a minute. It's just this stuff. I totally forgot to start the record. But with just these two stuff, it's fine. That happens sometimes. So I just click on redo, and most people don't realize what happened. Just happened fast. No, the point is the reason I will not explain because Tialuth is one of my player, and it would be a shame that she knows what is the reason why the whole winter is about 9 months long, while the spring or summer, not really a fall or autumn, is anymore existent only in this 3 months. But I can say that in caves, especially in the deeper parts, it's way higher temperature than outside. Not because of like it's in real life. If you go deeper and deeper, it's getting warmer and warmer because of the Earth core, etc. You know, there are more reasons behind that. So this water will not be that cold anymore. It's not like you can take a bath inside. But it would take time until you freeze. But yeah, I guess I will take this one, and this will take some time. Because this tile work is so much fun. Yeah, I guess then I will add some bridges and of course the whole other stuff. Especially, yes, I use some. Sometimes I'm, and this is some pretty bad thing again to have this as a topic. But sometimes I just have an idea, and sometimes I just need a point to add up to have a really nice idea out of it, and. Sometimes I'm just using at least the AI for descriptions. Wonderful. Because I am not that good in describing anything. And because of that, I just put some ideas into it, let it describe, and more ideas flow into it. So if I could put about 7 things in this cave. One thing is a big one, I can tell, because she, so Tialuth, already played this adventure once. We were 9 months into it. We canceled it because the whole group broke up. We had no chance to play it more. This, okay, it's, oh, come on. Okay, I guess I will use another trick which could help her a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit faster now because in the first cave, for example, I mean, you saw there is a camp, and it's a little tribute because they met a little goblin there in the first part, which was kind of banished from the folks inside the caves because of reasons I don't remember anymore. Most things I don't remember anymore. And yeah, now he has a better place. He has not to. He's not stuck outside of the cave. No, he has at least a little spot in the cave, so it's not that cold anymore. And the story which he has is now a little bit bigger, or not really bigger, but a little bit more interesting. And he has a reason to stay at least at that point, or they find another way. I mean, I can tell a little bit about it. I mean, was it you, Draken, or was it another one? Sorry, sometimes I have a really bad connection memory with sometimes with the chat and who told it, etc., etc. Someone brought up this idea with the goblin who, not really accidentally, but he killed this kind of bird or something else at the point where the nest with the eggs is, the bigger eggs, and because he saw what he did and he noticed that it was his fault, he's now trying to hold the eggs warm, etc. Maybe the people, the players will help them. I hope not with a fireball, or they have some kind of boiled eggs. Yeah, but at least this little goblin was banished from a little village, which will be here on this map, which is kind of occupied from the worst enemies of this territory, the territory of Umdweg. And yeah, I don't remember all of it. I remember they killed the orcs, of course. Even if we had an half orc in the story, but he was kind of accepted there in the folk, so it was fine. But if I remember right, only 1 or 2 goblins died at the fight, and then the chaos broke out. And then the orcs had no no alliance with them anymore because they they wouldn't fight anymore. And the end of the day was they killed the orcs. The goblins were pretty happy about it, and they tried. They gave them some space so they could just rest because having potions in D&D, buying, selling, usually, they have shops so in the usual way. I guess not. It's just loot and scoot. No, no. But it's not the best way to play it. But yeah, it's just usually the D&D is not for shopping. So if I have to look for something, Battlemap's, that was the sounds weird to 2026. Yes, this map will be released in 2026. I am always happy about that with the buffer which I have. Especially with that buffer, I had the time to prepare some stuff for December, and I'm really happy that my wife came with that idea. So we will see how the people. I hope they will use it. I mean, okay, I used this or this. I guess this was it, but this one is much better. And I used. Give me the credit one, please. Thank you. I guess 1.5. Come on. Nope. No, really. I just used a normal scale. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I will use it above walls. Okay. Okay, how do we start? I will I need an entrance slate. Okay, no, that will not work. Um. Okay, we will start here at this point. Okay, and I'm lazy for now. Because it's for the best if I do this one so I can put the walls later in the correct position. Because I have no idea how this shape will be. I have no plan, I have no sketch, I have nothing. Yeah, the goblin bird subplot was me. Yeah, okay. I remembered right. Yeah, I guess I take that idea. It was just a great idea. I mean, I can tell. This little cape spot with the gold there will be used with a creature which is inspired by the Nifflers from the Wizarding World, but it will be a mix up of a. Oh wait a minute, where do I have it? I mean I. I generated the image today because nobody could even paint it, draw it. Maybe in the future, if I want to create the PDF and want to sell it, then I will just draw everything else. But for this case, I have just give me a minute. Nope, that wasn't the right path. This one. Yes, it is a mix up of a hamster, a platypus, and a hedgehog. 3 animals in one. It is kinda cute, but it's not funny to have it in your pouch with your gold or silver in it, or even platinum. If your money pouch is glowing in a silver light or a golden light, be afraid you have lost money, because this creature will glow if they ate some of that metal. Just stupid ideas for myself. Okay, so okay, I will have the bigger entrance here. And another lazy way here. Whoops, there was way too much outside. And yes, I will not show any images. Or the last time I just showed what I did with that stuff. It's just for private purpose. I don't earn any money of it. So I'm not showing or selling of any of that of that stuff. So, my nose. One moment, because if I let me think. It's been a while ago. I guess I just told anything about last year. I mean, it was the 3rd or 4th stream. That was a big reason why I stopped streaming, to be honest. Because I just showed what I'm doing privately for my groups, which I play with, which is completely free. I mean, I just played a little few shot. I guess it was 2 sessions with a little group on my Discord. A Wild West adventure. I had I had to download somewhere some images. Have to how do you find some special creatures which have a Wild West setting? No chance. Nobody drew anything of this. So yeah, and that's the easiest way. Especially the most people, what they want about $50, which is a nice price, but not if you don't have the money for it. So. But I don't accept people are um who are a fraud, who just trying to say, "Hey, I'm drawing you a D&D character in 5 days," and 5 days later you just get and yeah, an AI image for about $100 or something. That's something I don't like. because I give you the order that you draw it, not you generate it. That's something else. So, different stories anytime. So, I hate that. Okay. Okay, so I have to widen this part because minimum one wagon should get through it. I will. Oh, yeah, I guess some of the easiest way for the adventurers could be that they just go through the whole river. They would reach a waterfall, which is missing right now. Will come later. And I guess this would be would be a great spot where for yeah, it's in the central. It's in the center, so that means some kind of plateau. Okay, that should work fine. This spot was never interesting for the wagons, which I guess will. Yeah, I guess just like a snake. This around and this way around. So some parts will be optional, some other parts will be not. But I have to look what I need. I mean, this orc goblin camp will be definitely not optional. Have to fix that. Perfect. Okay. Pretty small, but a large creature would have some problems to go up there. But okay, maybe it's about 15 feet, so a large creature would have issues anyway. Yeah, just like that. Just let me look. Okay. Okay, then this will be the little spot for the camp. That is, yeah, here's a big fire. Some not really tents, but something which can split up. So there's bedrooms, etc., etc. Maybe some. Huh. I mean, tents make. Yeah, a tent doesn't make any sense in a cave. I mean, it's practical if you say that's the spot which can the people hide in, but I guess usually it would be more easy to just say, okay, they just build up 3 walls of 4, so they have their own 3 walls instead of 4. So, I mean, goblins, they don't care. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, some barricades, some wooden walls. I mean, it sounds like a big plan. Okay, I guess the main way will be Wipsa will be here. Needs to be big enough. And we close this one. The fun fact, I have to pause too many times today. The fun fact was, I mean, it was last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. I started on Friday, downloaded on Thursday in the night, and Friday I could start and finished the game on Saturday. Mafia, the old country. Just started the first 2 minutes in the Sicilian voiceover, and then I swapped to German just to be and just to enjoy more of the story. We'll play it in Sicilian voiceover later again. And I already told some people I hate that I play video games because every time I start a game like that, which has a heavy story, I usually like to create my own story with that. And since that, I'm just interested to make a Sicilian mafia style adventure. No, don't worry. I'm not spoiling. I'm not telling anything. It's just what I want. Since that, I would just want to create a Pathfinder 2E Sicilian mafia style story adventure. But it wouldn't make any sense. So I know that I never will find any players for that. But yeah, it's an awesome game. You will enjoy it if you're not. Are you watching a let's play of that game? Well, okay. And I guess it will take some time until it's done. Like usually. Maybe I should. Oh boy, wait. You are on the wrong layer. You have to be the 7. But what I can do is. So. Yeah, it looks like they're on the up position and this is more down. I mean, they can still jump inside and swim to the spot, which they can't see right now. Okay. Yeah, but same. I immediately have too many ideas for the myriad in my Wild Mount campaign that probably I can use. Yeah. I mean, the Western style adventure which I made was just inspired because I played Red Dead Redemption 2 before. And it was a pretty good help to create the saloon, the bank, 2 banks at the end, but more the village bank. What did I made? A store, just a simple store which just sells everything which you need. General store. That was the word. General store. Um, let me think. I made a farm, abandoned farm, which I used for a few bandits, which just rob a bank. Well, that makes sense. Those maps really wanted me to run a Wild West campaign, but my players aren't as interested. To be honest, my wife had fun. That my wife again and 2 others from the community had fun too. Even it was just a ride adventure, so we just have written everything in the chat instead of speaking, which was way more easy for me at the point. Right now it would take some time for the description, etc, because I'm not feeling that confident in my English. Even everyone says, yeah, your English is fine, your English is good. Yeah, it's the yeah it's the confidence which I am missing. Yeah, but yeah, they had fun, we had fun, and we will see in the future. For now, it's the Norse-inspired story, and I was just thinking, wouldn't it be easier for me just to buy Assassin's Creed Valhalla and play it, and then get some inspired points? But if I am right, AC Valhalla isn't most time in Scandinavia. No, absolutely not. I I never played God of War. Never. Neither the old nor the new one, which are leaded to the Norse stories. So no, absolutely not. It was just, I guess we just watched too much of Vikings. Could be. To be honest, I don't even know anymore. But yeah. Especially, I don't even really know anymore what we watched or I played. I mean, the topic of the Vikings and Norse was always interesting for me. Especially, I played a game long time ago, and it's not really playable for me anymore, or it's not that fun anymore. I mean, it's old, very old. Cultures from was it Spellbound? Could be. I don't even know anymore. As I said, a long time ago. I mean, it was some kind of economy building game, which just like the most people like love to play Banished, etc., etc. Um, wait a minute. I never really got into Vikings, but some people really loved it. I studied Nordic philology. Philology? At uni, so I love the Norse saga. Yeah, okay, the Norse sagas are very, very special. With Valhalla and all the gods like Thor and Odin, etc., etc. I'm not that deep into it. I had friends. I mean, some of them just listen to Amuna Moth and stuff like that, which are yeah, all about the Norse and sagas. So yeah, so I'm not that deep into it. I will not use the Norse gods or something like that. I will just use the usual gods because, to be honest, it's in Pathfinder 2e it would be much more work to have these kind of gods. In D&D, I didn't care. So it was fine. I just oh, let me look one thing. One moment, please. I put it on Discord, the informations. I guess it was. Where is it? Ancestries, heritage, deities. The Dwarven Pantheon. Or, which is also allowed, is the atheism. But more because of the agnostic. So they believe in the gods, but they have no specific one. But you can just choose one of the Dwarven Pantheon, and that's it. It was for me the easiest way. Okay, so I guess. But to be honest, the Viking stuff is fine. Can be fun, pretty much fun. Okay, so if just before I forget it or lose the connection to what is what, with that I just know, okay, this is a real wall closed up, so this is some kind of path. Some of them will be closed up with the rocks, like the main way, which I have hair in my mouth. That's not fine. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, sometimes this weird cut is so annoying, so I just changed that. Yeah, I have just to add some stuff there, so I have to look over something. Where do I have it? There. Okay, fine. Okay, what do we have? Because it would be more interesting to separate some parts. Oh yeah. I would change that. It could be, but it could be some crazy idea. This is easy because I can hide it right here. So why not? Just make it a little bit tighter so that that you have to squeeze through. That would be a freaking hell of work, but that could explain almost everything. For explanation, there's one idea, some kind of which could be connected to a portal of the ice world or water world, the water plane, which can be still liquid or ice. Both is functional, and that should be some part in this. I'm reading the German word of the cave, Höhle, and I just want to make hell out of it. No, just a cave which has the ice grave, ice tomb. Another part would be a forest of mushrooms with another portal to the other world, but this time both way. So, hmm. uh, the ferryman would just lead you about. I would change it up to another, just someone who protects the bridge, since forever. The helmet of Jarl, cursed one, definitely interesting. The wall to the first world, right. Oh yeah, and this story, I need it. A little rock golem, which just protects some kind of other earth elemental. So this whole cave is full of elemental plane stuff. It will be so much fun. Okay, I guess I have to um, make some stuff up. How about I will build or wanna build any game. How have you been? I'm melting. I guess that's the biggest answer for that. It's freaking hot outside. It's freaking hot inside. We have right now 28 degrees Celsius inside. Outside should be about 35. If you're using Fahrenheit, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Oh boy. Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard to get too. Just pause it. Yeah, it's hard to too, and I'm nervous starting back up my professional games to back up my professional games tomorrow. Professional games. So pen and paper, professional with pay, and or just a professional in more very high quality with if online with battle maps and tokens, etc., or in yeah, just at the table with this minis and with all that stuff to build up the places so they can just move everything. Because I can tell we have some date in 9 days right now, Saturday in a week. And yeah, it's after 3 months we meet again, so a long time ago. Pattern 2 e-games, I'm getting paid for online running via Squire, quality dependent on player feedback a lot. Okay, first thing first. Okay, Squire. Okay, I see. That's some kind of it's a Foundry BTT free hoster. Okay, free hoster, or you can pay for much more. I mean, it's a question of much storage you will use. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, it's like Forge it uses Foundry. Yeah, I see. I only know Forge is kind of changing stuff in Foundry, so you can't update it or upgrade it if some new versions are coming out. But also some other stuff is changed, and to be honest, I don't really have any idea what is going on there. Okay, I will just change that this part so that they have to go this one. Maybe more an S-like or a curve, just a curve, so that they don't get into this kind of tomb. And yes, it will be a tomb. Not really that kind of tomb, or yeah, it will be just the connection to the ice plane or water plane in this case. And that means I need Arctic. Give me Arctic. Okay, I guess I need this one. Yes. Maybe a 1.15. So that means we will hide it. Then, dear Andy, I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Usually I would say Andy if it is Y at the end of the name. But I wish you the best luck. I hope it will work out. I never did it for payment. I don't see me as a professional game master. I guess for that I should have more time and would have to find more groups. Whoops. So I could just try it out, and yeah, but yeah. I'm not really I will put some of these ice cliffs there too. I mean, to be honest, but that's a long time ago. I was just thinking about, I could create my own Foundry hosting stuff, but for now, it's enough which exists already, which already exists. Oops. I mean, we have Forge, we have this one, the Squire, and I guess, I mean, we have a high data protection, so we have higher standards in this way, but this shouldn't be the big deal of this. That doesn't look that good. Okay, that's a little bit better. But it was just some weird idea. And especially I would have to do everything by myself. The programming or scripting, programming kind of too. So yeah. And it would be too much. I mean, I already need some people if I want that to create a really good module. Like, for example, the my Prime Foundry module, which is not available through the usual way. Just like look in Foundry, just download the module and you can use it. No, it's just more like you have to pay for it on Patreon. Then you can just click on my homepage to get this Prime module, the module JSON file, with your unique code, which you can use then to download everything. And that's the whole pack. That means I want to look for a minute. I can't even tell how much space it needs right now. VTT modules, Racooze's Battlemaps. It is right now at the newest version, which is not available for everyone, only for the supported tier. So it's the 2.4.5. 690 megabyte. But some people don't need that much. They don't just need specific maps, and I just need some coder, etc., which have the time to say, okay, they can download the module for free. They can download free maps, any free map. So it would be every module which is existent of Strength of Thousand, Curse of Strahd, Wrath of the Righteous, for now Kingmaker, Age of Ashes, the upcomings, which would be reachable over the supported tier, which is the Crown of the Crimson Throne, Rise of the Rune Lords, and I guess I will start in 2 months with more more projects, and it's a question of time. And it would be fascinating and more ideal that I just say, okay, I want to download the whole pack of this or just specific mix because I don't need the other right now. So, but it's just a question of, yeah, is it easy to just download the whole pack, or is it because not especially for if you're using the host, which just say you have only 5 gigabytes in this case. I mean, I just saw it Squire 5 gigabyte of storage. I mean, that could include asset mods or modules. And then I see JB2A, which is 1.6 gigabyte. Then my battle map, my prime battle map, is almost 700 megabyte, would almost eat up the half of the way. The Age of Ashes, give me a second, is, for example, okay, 234 megabyte, and the Strength of Thousands is, should I give me a minute, 160 megabyte. That's okay. But it would be way easier to just download that, etc., etc. But okay, it's just dreaming of having a better module, but I guess this will never happen because I don't have the time, not the money, etc. And that other stuff. So I'm just starting with premium modules until I get enough experience running games. Yeah, okay. The good, yeah, okay. It's just a question. That's why I'm just made the homepage with my gallery. Yeah, so this homepage is complete my work. So you can just look over what maps are existing. Is it useful, or should I never use the Patreon for it? Yeah. So is there something? Nope. I can ignore that. Okay, this will be the ice tomb, kinda. Even it's just a little bit ugly because of that, and I can't split it right now. But that's fine. Could I have? No, of course not. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay. One thing is sad, but it I guess I told last time and the time before. I started Strength 1000. I cancelled it after a very short time. Not because we were slow, we had other issues, and I just didn't saw a future of this group. And it was kind of weird, to be honest. But it was fine. It was fun to make the maps, even they were strange. To be honest, they were pretty strange. Gosh, I had that. This frickles here. Okay, I have that. Where? I guess this is we have this one. And then I would say we can make nope. Give me the right slate again. But this. Yeah. One point I didn't like, but maybe it's more for people which are more creative like me, is the point where you the information about the characters in the books were kind of small, interesting but small. It's interesting for people who say, okay, I will just create the character like that and will talk like that, etc. Not that very specific. But I like more the Wrath of the Righteous style, which was full of information about the background story, which could lead to how would the character yeah, how it would he speak, how would he react to some stuff, etc., etc. And yeah, that was the thing which I was missing in Strength of Thousands, to be honest. And about Age of Ashes, I can't tell you anything. I just read about what is where, what to put out there, and that's it. I just made the maps. There was no point for me um, to do more stuff. Okay. Yeah. I want to make this path here. Hopefully, pausing. Hopefully, with Battlecry out, they work on giving Wrath of the Righteous a path. And I would hate them. I would just hate them, especially. I really failed because we used a specific book for the for the special path thingy with the mystery paths, which are existent in Wrath of the Righteous, and the characters were so overpowered. It wasn't fun anymore. I mean, they were level 12. They could kill a 22 creature without any issues because they could block everything. They could went through whole ACs or saving throws without any problems. They could just kill the lords. That's how Mythic usually is. It was a little bit too godlike. And if I am right, it's not that good. Like this, homebrew remaster was. It was a little bit too much. So I don't think that I will play it again in the close future. Maybe, who knows? But only if I take the time to fit much more information for the player characters and which my players didn't like and which, to be honest, I didn't like either. Was that the most part of the mystery was a close up in book 3 that they just what to do it again with Gestalt classes? what is that thing? But yeah, I mean, we had this with the rituals, which was weird, and okay, the two players were kind of they were fine with it. Let me think one thing about yeah, our mage no he was a wizard, yeah, mage wizard. um we are gonna play this homebrew adventure with dual classes. But we are doing another thing. We are playing levels without proficiency without levels. So it will be interesting. I mean, in Kingmaker, which we play bi-weekly on Sundays in German, we have a monk rogue, which leads to that I can just use the whole dex instead of strength. This monk isn't strong in any way to our barbarian. This barbarian is a disaster. But to be honest, I saw barbarians every time that they just overkill everything. In Strahd, we had the barbarian who just smashed the what was this? A specter, downgraded, of course, because level 7 would be an ultra kill with one hit, even with the protection. So the words are gone. Resistance of physical damage, but it was not enough. And yeah, this the other barbarian is a unicorn. Yes, a centaur unicorn stuff like, and one of the bandits kinda boss was a one hit. So no questions. My last dual class was in Pathfinder first. I made a sword lord. I made a sword lord fighter with sword lord archetype and sword lord prestige class. What? That sounds like you played a fighter with the free archetype of a fighter. What? Whoopsie daisy. Something going on. Nope. Hi, I'm level 10. I have a 50 AC. Come at me. Yeah, even then with levels without proficiency without levels would be a 40, which is way too high. What the heck is wrong with you? 50 AC. Yeah, I guess that's some stuff. I hope that my players will not just try to min-max everything, more like they try to have fun. Especially these kind of maps will have 50 AC teach me secrets, my tower sheet heavy armor fire. Would love. Yeah. Hi, I'm Andy Games, and I used to be a power gamer. Yeah, no, I would like that. I mean, if the game gives the chances, she only got a 39 AC on level 5. I guess at level 10 it would be a 44 without any issues, and then maybe 46 because of the higher proficiency minimum. Maybe to master, and maybe some other stuff. Runes. And she wasn't in a dual class, so I guess a 50 would be no issue for her. But yeah, even though I'm okay, I can't say that I'm not really a big role player. I like to role play, but only if I have a character which fits to myself, which is usually more a joke. So, yeah. But I like role plays. I like it more than just whole combat stories. My other crazy characters was in D&D 3.5. I was a fighter that dual wielded a Genshin-sized great sword and a huge-sized. Wait, what? That sounds more like a Dark Soul character. Giving her dual class with the new Guardian might do the trick, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you have the time. You can just test it out. Level 10 character with with a it was fighter and Guardian would it be as. I want to use dual class to make my tank druid, and the first thing I read was drunk druid. What is wrong with me? Truth Stone Order and Tower Shield with Guardian. I mean, at least you don't explode if the shield is metal. God, this whole story every time in D&D. Yeah, Druid cannot wear any metal stuff. He will explode. Oh, of course. Who cares? So... Whoops, not that small. Oh yeah, this part, but I will not put it on the map, not like on the other. Needs definitely some traps. Okay, now this looks a little bit more natural. Just a little bit. Okay. I will use this. That's not good. Much better. Okay. Just for me, that I can see which idea is where. um. Oh. Um. Oh, wait a minute. I will. Wrong side. Oh, yeah. Okay, I will do it this way. Slate entrance. I hope they will use everything, almost everything, if it's happening. Oh yeah, the favorite, the favorite. Okay, this. Okay. That's a little bit too tight there. This is fine, and just give me a cart or a wagon. Give me a wagon. It's okay, that would be a little bit too small, so okay. That's a little bit wider, so they don't have issues, and this one should be fine. Okay. So now I can put the helmet here. And just give me my list back. We have this one. We have this one. This will lead to one big thing. So this one. Okay. Okie dokie. So maybe this map is a little bit too big for that what I've planned, but it's wait a second, I am only lurking, so I didn't catch what map this is. Is this a spoiler for me? Yeah, kinda. It's the Sif Cave Part 2, which you only know one thing. Everything else will be new, definitely. A good thing I don't pay attention. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the other player already told me that he will not watch it because I'm just preparing everything. Yeah, the Ilmdaweg storyline will be the main topic for the Thursday stream, so yeah. Even if I'm not finishing this map this time, I will finish it in the whole week, so I can start with the third map of the Sif Cave then. I mean, I could shrink it. It's definitely too huge for what it is. But the water is not interesting. I can delete this one. This is fine. No, no. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, I will put... Yeah, I guess this is fine. I guess this is fine. Edit points. I guess 2 bridges will be interesting. The first bridge, which will be a part of some kind of a garden right here, which will lead to the main road to this place, and a bridge which the goblins made, which will lead from here to there, and this will lead to the other side too, without any terrorist wars, so that you don't have to pay anything. But this will also lead to this place, which will kind of you can say another world. Yeah, I guess this is fine. And we add up something of that, and or nope. I will. Whoops. I mean, they can still go through the water. Especially if I'm using. Come on, come to me. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Give me at least this one, and I will. Did I use the bigger version? Yes, definitely. Already forgot. Happens. Nope. I will put it there, but also put it there. Whoopsie daisy. Nope. Could I have this one? Thanks. And maybe putting some secrets here too. I mean, we can find enough stuff for it, even if it's a creature or something else. Okay. Good. So you can swim through and climb up here, or just go there and try to climb up. Who knows? Especially, it will be not that easy. There is a river. Oh shit! I'm not recording anymore. Oops. Still a river, and that means they can't just swim through that easily. so weird to already know that there is ice stuff, and this one will be some kind of jungle then. Okay, so okay, so not really sure. Maybe I should open up this, but close up this one. I mean, even here I have an idea. Oh, would be fun. I have to make a little salt mine too, which is necessary for the prologue, for the first quarter of the story, before even they go to the whole Sif cave here. I will put it here. Okay. Looks more like a cave now. Okay, I know what this will be. Okay. Where is it there? Okay. And do we have this one? Okay, and the bridge got there. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We'll see what I will put in here. This is fine. Okay. So we have that. Yeah, come on. So, yep, perfect size. Please, above the level. Maybe I'm... wait a minute, this way. So I could lead this to this one. Come on. Yeah. Sometimes it will not connect. So, so there's enough space. For some wagons there that will lead this way. So it will be this, then here, around here. So this part is absolutely optional. And I guess I will block this whole way so that the goblin village is not optional anymore. Except you jump down there, go through the river, try to be stealthy, and try to climb up here. So then you could, yeah, okay, of course, it is possible, but it's not my choice. So okay. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Maybe some pillars like that. So we can hide the next portal here. And we check this one. Non-grow. And then we can just use this like you're going upstairs again on the position, almost like here. Yep, looks good. Maybe. And then grow. My God. Nope. Nope. I guess that's kind of wrong. That's more what I wanted. Okay. So wagon should go through this, so that means this is in the upper part. Maybe I will close up this one, so it just lead to a dead end. But also this place, so the wagons have no chance to go through this part anymore, so they can. Yeah, I will see what kind of dead end I will use. Maybe there's a dead end, this part. So if they go, this will be, yeah, okay. Much to do, much to see. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Yeah, this will lead up a little bit slowly. Okay, I guess this part is done. Nope, no outlines, thank you. So that means I will put it here. And whoever wants to go through the whole river, which will lead to the west, I can just say, be creative if you're going to use that map in the future. I will just say that this spot will be tighter and tighter until there's no chance anymore, and for just only for a tiny, and especially it's getting pretty deep, so it's a little bit dangerous that they will drown. Zoop. Look at this one. This one is a big thing. So. Maybe, if you want to tell me. On my Discord, I'm usually asking for suggestions if someone has any idea which he wants, but can wait. even half of a year. And yeah, just I remember I had 2 suggestions, which I guess one of them never did it. Other kind of did it because I how can I tell? I guess one of them was a castle, and I already made a castle and another one, and I am thinking about, because I did it once, to some kind of a tribute, I guess, a homage for Gothic, if someone knows the game. If not, Google it. The remake is coming. When, I don't know. I know Poland, or the Polish guys, and the Germans, they really love that game. Um, God, this is ugly. Why? Why is it ugly? Stop being ugly. Yeah, I have to fix that. That's no problem. But it's not that ugly anymore. Because it's a long time I made some maps inspired by them, but some other maps were kind of copies. They were very close to the original. There was some castle too, which was destroyed, of course, and it it was a big work. It took many hours of work, especially to plan everything. I know that I don't have everything anymore. I only have the maps with the quality on it. I don't have the dungeon drafts files anymore. But maybe I will recreate them with my own style, with my own information, maybe in a more pre-story style, like it's not destroyed, it's a working castle with the village around, etc. Who knows? But with some suggestions on my Discord or even here, it's a good work for me to see what people even wish to have in the future. So if you have any ideas or wishes, you're welcome. Okie dokie. So, please give me the dog. Ugh. I hate that with this. If you click on it while the nodes of the paths from the tiles here or points, like they say, yeah, points, nodes. For me, they are nodes. It's annoying if this stucks, especially if you want to export it and you don't notice it. It will export it with it. Maybe not in this version anymore, but it's more important for me to, yeah, be aware of it. Okay, just give me a sec. Nope. Who cares? I don't even know why I get email from some people. Okay, another music. So, I guess the underdog theme from Baldur's Gate, which they fit much more. Okay, this one. I mean, maybe I get some additional ideas. They will have less skeletons here. I mean, we have goblins here and orcs, and they don't want some of these other stuff like the skeletons. Maybe they just took them and made a pile of it. I don't know. I will see. So ugly. It's looking so empty right now. I hope I can fill it like the other map. Oh yeah, I just have to look what size it has now. So okay, we have this one, which... What the hell? What is wrong with you? I see. Okay. Okay. Okay, this looks fine. Okay, I almost got everything. This. Okay. So that means this part is done. Shape it away. And the next stuff is here. I still want a search bar here because it makes it way easier. Or a better system to categorize everything. Because I just... Underdark texture. Rock slate. Looks way better right now, just with that. I'm using threes stuff. Maybe I should change a bit here because okay. Whoops. What was that? Okay. Looks a little bit more natural right now. I totally forgot just to change that part. Yeah. It's a little bit too tight. Yeah, I have to change that. I mean, I could... A little bit tighter there. But it's still open for the wagons, so it's fine. Okay. Okay, looks fine now. So, textures again. Unlock the other four. Because I need... vines. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need grass. FG. The dark one. Maybe the shorts. I need gravel and dirt. C, D, 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 D. Oh, I see a problem. I don't have enough stuff. Maybe some F, G, H, I. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I need that stuff, definitely. Maybe I should change... Oh, did I? Nope, it's black, okay. Okay, I definitely need... change that. Okay. Some gravel. Some dirt. And yes, that works. Looks so strange to have a wonderful cave. There's originally no light source right now. There will be some bigger mushrooms then, which will be some kind of lamps or something like that. And yeah, this will be the first way to have a way to another plane. Yeah. The other don't have that right now. Okay. Maybe adding up with some gravel here. It's a little bit too straight. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should change it from this to this. Yeah, it's fine. Some gravel there. Maybe more some dirt and then the gravel. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is there this one will just be an easy one? Because this will just be. Is there some boulder ice? Ice, Arctic. Is there some kind of huge? I guess this will work. I have to look for something. Give me some trolls. Cavern Frost. I mean, they don't have usually. This looks like this is of yeah, it's still what was the name? Legacy. The Frost Troll. But I'm not sure I'm using the Cavern or the Frost Troll. I mean, the Cavern Troll is way stronger. The classical troll wouldn't be that fine. But it would be fun. Just a Cavern Troll, which is 3 levels over the players at that. I guess at that point 2 levels. They will be at level 4, I guess. We start with level 3 because the first level will be just a little bit stuff before they reach the Sith Cave. And the Sith Cave, after the Sith Cave, they will have a level up and etc. etc. I guess they will finish with 7 or 8. That's my goal. But it would be fun to have a cavern troll which is frozen because of the portal of the water plane, which will, yeah, I guess I take that. Thanks. So I wanna have 2x2. This is not 2x2. Holy. I will put it right here. The good thing is he's large, so this should. Wait, is there a 3x? I take this one. It's just ice, not the snow. Okay, just give me circle blue. Magic. Lightning. Right. Too large. Okay, I guess. Nope. I want something specific because I want. It's not really that what I want. Okay. Come on, not the edit points. I want that. Yep. Maybe this. Okay, maybe I can darken it up. To be honest, I like it. The worst thing is that nobody can just delete it from the map, okay? If someone says, hey, can we have these maps without kind of lightning circus there? Okay, I can just add it up. I mean, I just delete it, save it as alternates, just put it online in the modules and in the release, and that's it. But I like it. So that means he will be the troll, but also it means we need a stalagmite ice. And because of this, nope, I just want that. So this tomb is, it isn't a big thing. But if you are aware of what you're doing there, you can get, wait a minute, what language you can? Oh, a very important language. I know the second isn't anymore existent in that name, the Undercommon. I guess it was Stackbrawl or something like that. Stackbrawl names. And Jotun, the language of the giants. And if you can talk to him, let him free from this ice block and close up this portal so he can have his cave back, which this is just his home, he will help. And then he just wants peace inside in his cave, so who knows? Maybe you're gonna help, maybe not. So, stalagmite. Do we have some other Arctic stuff which could be interesting? I mean, especially he's earth elemental, and this is water. I mean, they're not the enemies, but you shouldn't have it as an enemy. No. What is this Arctic Frost overlay? Doesn't exist. And yeah, okay. I mean, interesting overlay. Nope. Nothing more interesting which I could use there. Even that stuff. I mean, he could. No, I just think that should be enough. With the shadowing later, it will be pretty nice, so it's fine. What should we do next? For me, it's more important to have just you know what? This is the fastest one. Skeleton. Just give me a pretty dead skeleton. I mean, the first curse would be that it's just get up and tries to attack, but um, I'm thinking about that this cursed helmet could be from a kind of half giant. So it's just a medium, but it uses 2.4 meter or 8 feet fully, and could be interesting. Uh, but nope, I guess it will just be. Yeah, I mean that's about 180. Yeah, it's fine. Uh, he's waving with his hand. That's fine. Helmet. I mean, his helmet will be that stuff which is not. That looks so funny. um, rusty armor. Wait a minute. Oh nope, that works. His hand is just. Uh. Sorry to lose my most experience in Pathfinder 2E, but I'd love to play more Fabula Ultima and OVA open versatile anime. Okay, doesn't say anything to me. And I guess she will answer quickly soon. Fabula Ultima and open versatile anime. Interesting. I guess tomorrow in the morning I get some information about this. I don't know. Or maybe earlier. I don't. We will see. I mean, I was totally brain dead this morning. Fabio Ultima is literally a TJRPG. Tabletop Japanese RPG, you mean? And OVA is as simple as D6. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess this will. Okay. Who need lags? Nobody needs them. Maybe a simple pouch, which will be here. I mean, not every curse should be worse. A worse one, a better one. Who knows? So just a little bit coins. Currently, I look for all kinds of systems since I were not bored and it's not burn out either. But I try to find a new system to switch things up a bit as I only play PF2. Yeah, understandable. It's maybe the point in my life right now when I say I have my sessions, but I am happy we have a break in between. You can also check out Iron Thorn. You can play it solo. Solo RPG. I mean, the only thing I played as a solo RPG, kinda, was I. Is there the English title? I don't even know from Joe Daver, so it's it's definitely from Britain. The Lone Wolf RPG. That's the only thing, or some kind of Lone Wolf, I guess is the original name. Existent its language is Lone Wolf, yes. And it killed me so many times, even in the first part of the first book, that I didn't try it anymore. Sadly, Mr. Racooze is already happy with the amount of parties we already have, so I walk this journey somewhat alone. Yeah. I mean, the Monday sessions, the Wednesday sessions, the Saturday sessions I don't really count anymore because we only have planned of monthly, which is now every quarter year. But be weekly Sunday, and yeah, I am, and then of course the work, mapping, and my whole day and my whole week is done. I also want to learn more Cyberpunk Red and basic roleplay gaming. Cyberpunk, okay, that's a setting, um, which I don't think I'm gonna look into it. I would like to make some sci-fi maps in the future, maybe if I have some assets and the licenses, of course. But it's much money. Maybe in the future, but not now. Especially, I have not the experience to create some stuff like that. So, I guess I have to play some more sci-fi games or even cyberpunk, which isn't my yeah. Maybe for stuff to yeah, maybe. I mean, I know that it's possible to just book Incarnate, which would be pretty cheap. I mean, it's $25 a year, and officially you can use these maps even in commercial. If you created a map, you can sell it. So, yeah, less a license issue, but I don't like the look of them, and it's not very much what they have. It's but maybe I should give it a try in the future. You can also work on sci-fi maps for Fabio Ultima. They have books for 3 types of fantasy: natural, high, and techno. Ah, natural fantasy, high fantasy, and techno fantasy. Interesting. Did I hear natural? I mean, you would fit natural and techno together, and you have your solo punk. So, so what do we do next year? Another good natural fantasy game is Ryutama. Whatever the pronunciation of it is, I guess I'm bad at it. Um, I would just call it Ryutama. So yeah. Um, I have a weird idea. Can I have a full skeleton of an animal, please? Something like that's too small. That would be better, but it's still the wrong. Come on. Of course, the camel. That's the chicken. Of course, it's just a chicken. Dum, 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 dum. Because I have. What is it? Ape. A stupid idea. Some creature which got stuck while he ran away in this cave, and because of this creature, he couldn't go through it anymore. what kind of idea is that? Oh, you can bet on it that I will run a Solar Park adventure once I found the perfect system I like to run for it. What kind of system are you looking for next homebrew game? Next homebrew game, I'm gonna GM with a friend an Orban campaign set with an Absalom. Yeah, like she said, you want to make a solar punk adventure. I don't even know which kind of system would fit into it. I mean, solar punk. It's a question of, is it high magical or is it just realistic that she has to answer. Um, I mean, for me, solar punk in first line is like cyberpunk, so high technology and less of the magical. But you can, I mean, of course, you can do everything. That's gonna gives me the help step pro. I'm stuck away, but the step pro left her to die. Well, I guess this situation, but this is only a pre-story, which is not really important for what happens with the helmet, I guess. Even I don't really know what the helmet will be. I mean, I can just make a usual helmet out of it. Um, that this creature hunt him down until this cave. This creature stuck. He used his chance and attacked it, but it got stuck that much that he couldn't get out anymore. Fabula Ultima with a techno fantasy setting may work. I mean, what did you say? That was the TJRPG. Okay. He needs a rusty. Give him a rusty axe. Nope. I want it there. Maybe a small one. Shield. There's this rusty one. What is that? Magical one? Animated shield. Oh, okay. Okay, and this one looks kinda Egypt style. Ancient Egypt. I've heard Lancer's pretty good. Okay, if I read this name, I have other issues, but that's a problem here in Germany. Lancer, TTRPG. I guess she has to make a list of these games, of the systems. Okay. I should take my time to put some other stuff. First, the rubble. Slate. Because for me it's important, more important to know where I can lead the players right now because I have no system. Okay, so I wanna make a dead end here and here and of course here. Oh no! I just wanna do. Oops, one too much. Oh, that would be funny if they just hear some clicker sounds and other stuff from this part. I guess there will be only one way. Or do I? Nope. This way will be free. Just this little bit of rubble, so no problems anymore. But this part will be big trouble. There will be a reason why this cave hasn't much rubble problems anymore. But enough so that they have much stuff there. Do you know, since I'm in the Discord channel, I can show you Fabio Ultima sometimes via channel voice, channel share screen. Oh. I have to look for something. I have absolutely no overview anymore who is on my Discord and who isn't. Okay, I guess that's you. Okay. Massacres! Racooze, hope you're doing well, mate. I'm melting. I'm not the only one, but hey, we went down to 27 degrees Celsius. It's getting colder inside. Yay! Oh god. I have to make a list of all the systems you named first. I will look into it, and if the system sounds interesting, I'll gladly come back to that offer. Hey, that would be the first time that my voice channel will be used. Even I'm not using it usually. Sometimes I just sit down for about 10 minutes, just streaming my work, and then uh, other stuff comes into it, and I have to stop. It's kind of annoying. Um, she's glad if she gets got so many information about it. So, no, I will have this. This will be open. It's fine. This is fine. Just a little bit of rubble here, so that's nothing special. So they can. I have to rescale that. That is not what I want. I want it this way. I want it that way. Holy moly. There's a basic roleplay game as well, but that's a deep person system, a very open. Oh, deep person, like Call of Cthulhu, right? I mean, they use the deep person or D100 system too. If I'm not wrong anymore. I also don't want to mention GURPS, but there's uh, GURPS. I heard about it, and Fate and some other stuff, but yeah, the only systems which I played once at least was the Dark Eye, also called Das Schwarze Auge in Germany, which is the original name. The Dark Eye is just the international name, and the other was Call of Cthulhu. So not much experience. The Dark Eye was a few sessions. One was, I guess, the third edition, and I prepared the beginner box of the fifth edition. Oh boy, the TTRPGs I've played at least once. Yeah, okay, could be that you are into it since 1869. Just kidding. But it seems I'm only into TTRPGs almost 5 years. I can tell at 1st January every year. To be honest, that's a funny story. My wife started with started with TTRPGs in 2020. We moved to our new apartment. Our roommate introduced us, etc. I was just a viewer. She played it, D&D 5e, and yeah, for me it was just everything was boring. I just looked into it. Okay, not interested, and they kind of annoyed me. They just tried to push me. Hey, come on, give it a chance to play it, etc., etc. And okay, I just told, okay, I give it a try. But first, create a character. It was the 31st December of 2020, and I created my first character. It was what was the end of the lineage? In D&D, it's called lineage. Grung. It was a grung. This frog thing. Called Arklog. Just a rogue, a little bit simple, so not overwhelmed from the system at the beginning, and we just saw the firework from the balcony, and then it was half past midnight, and then okay, now we can start. We never planned to play, but we were like on coffee. We were awake and we were just okay, let's play. And I guess we didn't finish on the same. Okay, wrong. We finished on the same day, but we slept between. But yeah, we played until 4 a.m. Then went to bed, and we played later and finished the story on the same day. I don't even know anymore what this. Oh, the Sunless Citadel. It was the Sunless Citadel. That was the name. It was kind of funny, especially because our DM, who was new into it, made some mistakes, which unofficially killed my Froy. But at the end, he wasn't dead. But no, kitty, not now. Yeah. That was how I got introduced to playing some TTRPG. It was D&D 5e 2021 at the 1st January. And not only because of the massacre of Wizard of the Coast with the licenses, even more, we homebrewed D&D that much that I tried. I just looked into a Pathfinder. My wife just looked everywhere too. And at the end, I just tried the beginner box. We made some mistakes because we made some issues which some other D&D players do it too with the traits. For example, I guess it's the finesse trait, which in D&D is a problem that it says that it tells you that you can attack and damage with your dex. That isn't the case in Pathfinder, and we learned the hard way many times. But okay, we are kind of using the, or better say, I'm using more and more variant rules, which are officially, and we don't really homebrew in this kind. Like, we try to make the system more interesting because it's not really necessary. Yeah, we're using the dual class, which is a variant rule. We're using the free archetype, which is kind of a variant rule. I will use in future the proficiency without levels, which is a variant rule from from the creators itself. So the only thing I will homebrew for this story are creatures. Of course, that's Celeste. Okay. Yeah. Free archetype is almost a standard variant homebrew at this. Yeah. I mean, the first time we tried was Strength of Thousands, and then we just made it classical stuff, and the dual class will be the first time. Yes, it can be that they are gonna be overpowered, but we always my wife and another one from the group already had the argue discussion about it because no cat, nope. She's gonna sitting down on my cable from my mouse. Nope, no chance. I don't like that. Nope. The dual class can be overpowered, especially if you use. For me, it's some kind like the swashbuckler with the rogue, so you can have the damage and the attack rolls on decks, etc., like that. That can be pretty overpowered because you can just push everything on the decks and don't need the strength. But that doesn't mean that you're getting overpowered AF. It just says you have more options. Maybe. Okay. I mean, a swashbuckler with a rogue means if you get the panache and maybe you get him off guard, means you can do a finisher, which means the precise damage, which is pretty high, and the sneak attack. That makes it overpowered. Okay, but this is obviously some min-maxing. So we'll see what is coming. I haven't really played Pathfinder 2e, but even from the outside, I love what I saw for free archetypes. Especially for the, I mean, you are allowed to use archetypes instead of class features. So if you're using an archetype, then you have to use the in some class archetypes. I have to say it like that, like the rogue archetype or fighter archetype. Then you have to use the next two classes automatically from the archetype. With the free archetype, that isn't the problem anymore. That you have to push it away. with the adventure, we will use the dual class system. Whoever uses two classes is only allowed to use non-class dedications. So the medical, the blessed one, for example. If you're using only one class, then you're allowed to use a free archetype with the class dedications, which is, I mean, you can do it. It's your choice. If I see it's too overpowered or something like that, and then I will not use it anymore. But yeah, I love to play Pathfinder. It has much stuff. Much stuff is coming, and like I said, I would hate them if they will remake the Wrath of the Righteous adventure, but not in a bad way. Just like, oh, fuck me. I mean, I love to play Kingmaker, but not because of the story. The main story. We have much more fun with our character stories there. My current character is a gunslinger, unexpected sharpshooter going mortal for story purpose. Yeah, gunslinger. If you're lucky with your dices and know how to play him, they can literally a blast. Okay, I need more rubble. So, I see. I mean, there will be much rubble here. I use a combination weapon, the trigger brand, which is close to a gun sword. My fish head has a rapier pistol. So, but the pistol is absolutely useless for him. It's just in case a weapon, if you want to use it. My group is currently playing PF1E. I'm gearing up to run Carrying Crone for them. Carrying Crone. Have to look into it. Hence, I keep watching your vids for tips with Dungeon Draft. Yeah, I mean, some people have this on the wish list, and I make some tutorials, some tips, etc. I hope sometimes it helps, maybe the streams, because I'm not really the friend of making this record type video tutorials anymore. Maybe it's just because I mean, it's just this stop and go record time. I just hate it. I have to look into it, how I'm doing this, find the perfect words, where to start, where to go. I'm not really sure anymore. Okay, maybe I will close up this one. So we'll look into the future. Maybe I'm gonna make some tutorials. Maybe not. I can't promise anything anymore. It's a little bit too much for that. Just a little bit of rubble, and it looks way better than before. So we can lead them here this way or this way, I guess. Yeah. They have two ways. Denk nicht mal dran. Sorry. Oh, God. Gosh, my cat. Oh, good. It's the therapeutic watching your wits and plenty of ideas to see. Oi, my ideas. Don't steal it. No, it's just fine. I mean, it's inspiring. The most stuff. I mean, I'm pushing up 2 videos with maps which are completely free, which are remakes, which is officially remakes from adventures. Right now, Age of Ashes and Kingmaker, of course. And yeah, I guess the most thing is how to deal with the shading, etc., etc. Especially, I I made some shades or shadows long time ago, very long time ago, like for fences, etc., which I never do it again. Sometimes I'm using it for pillars to make it more obvious that they are high. But not anytime. So I will put some here. I guess this thing looks a little bit more natural right now. I mean, to be honest, it's a long time when I just looked over maps from other people. Sometimes I'm still doing that, just looking what they do. Sometimes I'm just impressed when they say, hey, it's my first map, and they even looked over the shading, etc., so that it doesn't look that flat anymore. That's impressive. Even some guys are using the free assets from Dungeon Draft, and what they do is absolutely impressive sometimes. And some people don't really put some energy and heart inside, but I mean, everyone is different. Sometimes people are there and they are not really into it to push it over the edge, to just say, hey, it's getting better and better, I don't care, just for my friends to play together, etc. Just think for itself. So give me a boulder slate. That's not the right position, that's the right one. So I wanted that. Nope. Some here, some here. And the last time I had some a nice talk with one from the I forgot the name, the Megas Blood community from the Dungeon Draft Creator, of course. And I was kind of impressed what some people want to have for a map. I mean, sure thing. I mean, I had to raise the prices for easier calculation. Just the easy way. So I just choose to say, okay, here you have grid prices officially. If you say I want a map of 19 to 22, that's the grid. You can get it. Just then you can pre-calculate it itself how much it will cost. If it's a cave like this or a dungeon which have many black spots, etc., then it will back calculate it, so it will be cheaper, of course, because black spots, who cares? Nobody. So yeah, then it works. I mean, it's 0.025. Yes, the weird count. Euro per grid. And I mean, this map, it would be just the standard pre-calculation without recalculating, without the black spots, etc. It would be okay. Okay, this one would be pretty expensive. But I guess this will be about this. I guess with the recalculation, it would be this. So about 60 to 60. 90 bucks. I guess that this would be around 90 to 120 bucks. God, how dark is that music right now? Okay, some bowl there. Maybe I missed that on the other map, but it's fine. Yeah, I just have to put more rubble everywhere. This is fine. Can put it here. Yeah, and because of that, recalculate. Some people already told me that they want, which is absolutely acceptable. I don't blame them for that high price. Some people want about 25 euro per hour, so they are not working for the size; they're working for the hour. Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, you put some yeah, put energy in it. You put your heart into it, and it can get pretty expensive. I mean, I wish I could just say, okay, I want that too, but I don't think that anyone would accept it to pay that much. I guess I could just tell everybody, okay, I can do that for that price because of too many um, orders in the queue, so that would work, of course. But that's not the case, so why should I? uh, put it away. Considering the time that goes into the maps of the scale, it's understandable, not even factoring that you're not way faster than I am. Yeah, most people are just saying to me that some maps taking them very long time. I mean, I'm usually counting just the record time. I'm like I already told, I shouldn't stream and talk at the same time because it takes way too much concentration and focus on the map. But officially, this map is already $25 if I take this in the hour. The next $25 already started. But it could be that it will be done in about 3 or 4 hours in total, which would be around about 75 to 100 euro. So almost the same. In some stuff, it would work pretty fine. For another example, pausing. It was this, and it would be that price. You know, yes. There was a map which costed about. Oh yeah, discounts are not included because that would be more on it. You have there are some stuff for explanation. Just saying you want a 40 by 40 map and it's fulfilled with clutter details, etc. And it's not black anything, so it's completely used. Before I changed the price, it would be about $30, 30 euros. So for dollar prices, I guess it's right now 116 or 117 in 1 minute. Right now it's 116. It's going down again. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's about 30, I would say $34 roundabout. So I changed it. It's now 40 euros. So yeah, going up to 46, I guess, 45, $46. And if you want, fill it with much stuff. I just changed it that this will additionally 50% on it. So it would be 60 euros then. Because, ouch, because it takes much time, and even then, if it takes 6 hours, 7 hours because of that clutters, the shadings, etc., then it's can be €7.50 or €10 per hour in calculation. So it's the thing for itself. That's why I changed much stuff. And on Fiverr, that's why I always say in the future, don't go to Fiverr to order it. If you trust me, use I mean, maybe I can ask 1 or 2 people or 3 Okay, with one I don't have a contact anymore after I raised the prices the first time a bit because of the details. They, I guess, would tell that it works pretty well. Because I'm creating the bill, the invoice via PayPal. If anyone got paid, I will send everything as an image or a zip file via Discord to you. If it's too large, even for Discord, especially I have to renew my Discord Nitro, then maybe we can just upload it on Google Drive or something else. And it works pretty fine. They had no issues, especially with the, which I obviously hate, especially I don't have to pay taxes. The VAT tax. Other taxes, of course, yes. The VAT is another topic which is way more complex. So if anybody says, oh, you don't pay taxes, yes, of course I pay taxes, but I don't have to pay taxes for that. So live with it. That's Germany, not your country. And the problem is if you're a customer from another country, I usually have to pay the taxes to this country. But there are some other rules too, so I don't have to pay taxes usually there too. So like in a European nation, there's a whole system to pay it, and if you're in the US, I can give a F on it, so I don't earn enough from the US customer, so I don't have to pay taxes. Same for Swiss, for Switzerland. That's that's a topic which I know from my work, my main work. You have to earn 400K until you have to pay taxes for the customers from Switzerland. Even they pay only $50 per year. You have to pay them, but first you have to reach the the next step of it for 400K. So I will never pay any stuff to Switzerland, I guess. Especially I'm not earning enough for that. If I'm earning 400K a year, then I don't think I care anymore about anything. But yeah. And yeah, it's always fine that it's a question of what it is. Sometimes I prefer small interior maps with the clutter, which takes some time, but I can focus more on the interior. Sometimes there is way too much other stuff, or one project. I don't blame it. It was my fault. It was the reason why I had to increase some stuff in first time. It was just the 40 by 40 map, which was not just a manor or something else. Nope. In the usual way, it was a whole block of a street. It was a great project, which just kind of burnt me out. Because it was way too much clutter stuff for the... Oh, I mean, it wouldn't... You can climb up there. Why not? Why not? Maybe there too. Why ever should it? I mean, this way would help. This way would help too, I guess. Yeah, and the time was about 6 to 8 hours. Just the recording time. The planning, and sometimes I had to wait, of course, for response to changes, etc. But usually the main work time, which is the time when I had to make the changes, etc., it was about 6 to 8 hours per map. But in bad times, it could take officially a whole week for the stuff, for the whole map until the release. For example, tomorrow's Friday, yes. One map is coming, which was from one of the customers. And I liked it. It was a pretty fast adventure. I mean, he got this map in 2 days because it was just a forest map, which can be so fast because the most clutter is just push it down. Just put every leaf, every bush, etc. The most time, I guess, was cobwebs from spiders. So I guess we have another rubble for now. This will be cleaned up, so that's fine. Yeah. I don't disbelieve it. I just got finished doing a 3-level 65 to 55 map set. Don't ask how long it took. I had to make. It's a promise. It was sponsored, so I promised to make the whole book. And the person, okay, it's a supported tier, so the person who supported with book has even the easiest way I can download the module, Crimson Throne. It's the Scarwall Castle. It's 180 to, if I remember right, 90. The first layer. It was the guest wing and the main corridor. And after that, I just split it over. Okay, most of that was water around because of the lake. But yes, it was huge. It's not the biggest map. My biggest was 120 to 120 to use every fucking crit. Everything was used. But the record time, only the record time was 10:44, 10 hours and 44 minutes. It took me a minimum of 11 hours and 30 minutes because I had to fix some other stuff after that, which it didn't in the recording. Stop it, you're scaring my computer. The problem was at the end just I had the ground floor with the guest wing, I had the second floor, a third floor, and then there were so many minimum stuff and the underground. This was a freaking project. 11 and a half hour of work. It took me 10 days to do this stuff with shading, etc., and fixing. And even then, I just calculated about minimum of, it's a roundabout calculation. If you work on the battle map for 1 minute, you've read 2 more minutes. So it means for 1 battle map minute recreating, you just put 4 minutes of effort into it. So you can recalculate it to about 44 hours. And then on top, you have 4 hours of creating the maps in the Foundry with the walls, the secret stuff, etc. So at the end, it's a 6 work days job for the whole freaking map. It was a mess for me. And usually I'm doing this while I'm working on my main work because in the support you don't have to do it every day. It's just like 100, 200, 300 tickets. Sometimes I can just sit down. 9. This cat. Stop it. Yeah. This cat is climbing on my desk every time. But yeah. For your information, Massacre, I have okay, now Dungeon Draft is bored. It has only it's using only 2.6 gigabyte of my RAM. I have 65 for because sometimes I'm using Photoshop, which eats up until up to 32 gigabyte of RAM. I just increased it to 64 because my computer couldn't handle it anymore. That was the only reason. It was a massacre. Okay, I see it coming. I will not finish it this day. Maybe I will just put. I guess I put it in the queue and we'll finish this map next week. it's not done. I will I will stop streaming about 9, so half hour. Oh, come on. I want some Ashen. Where's it? There's. Wherever they got it. Yeah. You don't let me distract you. Too late. That's why I hated to create diagonal stuff. Okay, this one. Okay, I will. Whoops. Nope. That's not what I wanted. They don't get really doors, but they have walls. They don't even get some roofs. So it would even possible to climb up through the walls, or if you have a tiny creature through the planks, they can go through the gaps. Okay. Oh, I'm using the walnuts. Okay, it's fine. It's nothing to worry. Oh, frick. So, okay. Yep, I guess this is fine. Put some dirt on it so it's not boring. And then some gravel. It's a small village. I mean, it's planned with 3 orcs. Maybe a dozen of goblins. Not much. But there's one rule. If you kill 1 goblin, chaos. They will run around like the minions from the movie. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will. I will see what I'm adding there up later. Okay. Then I need. Sounds stupid. Nobody needs it usually, but they. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I will put 1 there, and I will put 1 there, and that's enough. And I want to also nope, not like that. And that is because I want to have wrong button. Filled the whole cave with one of the textures. No thanks to you. Okay. Okay, I will put that away, that away. That a little bit away. Okay. So give me a walnut fence. Yeah, just give me that. Put on the 2. Nope. Okay, that should be enough. So that means that they don't have problems with meat. I will... I know what kind of creature I put into that cave. I don't know the pronunciation. I just called it Rothe. I guess Rothy or something like that. It's just a bull or cow style buff. I guess some kind of bulls which are living underground. So I guess I have to remake them. I mean, just a cow in underground. Nothing special. Give me some walnut pillows. Yep, this one will suit it fine. Maybe a little bit too big. Yep, that's way better. Just... Yeah, I can't put it on the exact position like they would fit. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Okay, and we can use this. This point, this point. Oh, come on. So, this. Now this looks kind of fine. Oh. Oh, whoops. Almost forgot. The last one. Okay. Man, this map is huge. I mean, it's bigger than the other one. And it's still pretty empty. And I have to fill this spot. I mean, they can go through this. This one is not that easy. I just have to fill the rubble a little bit more. I guess just in case, Shadow 40. I guess I can use this one because... Oh, come on. Because of the open roof and the point. Yeah, just because of the open roofs, just smaller shadows. Just planks, they will be not that high. My fault. Come on. This point, this point. Yep, that fits. Did I make a mistake there? Definitely, but I can't get the right one. Come on. So this. Ah, shading, so much fun. At least just the walls right now. The whole clutter stuff is much more work. Okay, this one will be weird. Okay, just give me a sec. I will read it in a minute. Oh, more 10 seconds. Just want to finish this one. Oh, come on. Okay, got it. And this one. Okay. So, gonna head off, lad. Enjoy your evening. Good luck with the map. Don't spoil those goblins with too many luxuries. No, they don't get it. They don't get anything except for pain from some orcs. Then have a nice evening. Hope you enjoy the stream, and hopefully we'll see you next time, next Thursday. So I guess that's the point. Nope, nope. Point 3. Yep, that looks good. Should it double so it's a little bit darker? That's, yeah. I mean, I could just... In this case, no. Okie dokie. I mean, I will be... Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Using this, and this. And... guess a better... Come on. Don't like that this way, so I'm gonna use it. It's a better way. I guess when I'm done with the cave walls, it will already look way better than... Oh shoot. That works. Okay. Because now it's looking a little bit flat even with the walls. That doesn't look good. So we're doing it again. Yep, already looks much better with this style. So I guess I will, when I'm done with the shading of the walls, the cave walls, etc., I'm done with today's stream. I'll look into it. Maybe I'm going to work more out of stream on it. Yeah. And I have to plan the Thursday streams, how I'm doing this, because my wife is in the future having some sessions too. And I know I can get loud. And I don't want to disturb the sessions of her story. So it could be that I will stream, but sometimes I'm just not using the microphone, not talking, just chatting, writing in the chat at least. And I have to look into it. Control T is not working. So... oh yeah, I just was... maybe I should... I put that on the 900, so I can just... please use the right line. Thanks. So I can just use the... I mean, it was planned that it will have some ice spots there too, which I didn't add right now, but maybe later. Put it there. Okay, that worked. Okay, the outer walls are done. Okay, that looks fine. I mean, sounds stupid. Usually it would be way easier just to use to shade it in Photoshop. Just use the pencil or the brush, not the pencil, the brush, and go along the corners. Would be the same result. Would be maybe it's a little bit faster. I'm not really sure. Come on. But that would only work with these kind of walls, with the cave walls, not with these walls, because this style has to be under the walls, and this part it's over the walls. I mean, I can remember in some cases, especially when I just forgot. When I just forgot to change it or to edit. Sometimes here at this spot like that. I just did it on Photoshop because who cares? That's not... okay, that worked fine. Oh, okay, that looks good. So... okay, this is done. And sometimes just need make a simple route. But this was a little bit too rough, I guess. Yeah, better. Okay. Of course. Making the same fault every time. Okay, with this. Okay. This curve. Okay. Okay, that worked. Okay. Okay, that worked. Okay. How much? Oh, just wanted to know how much is it. But um, okay. That is the last one of this. Ah, come on. Okay, we have this. Then we are going to this. Oh, come on, please, not. Okay, didn't lose anything. Good, that's fine. So. Huh, that's bad. That's bad. Then I have the usual way. Okay, that's fine. There was this. Wait a minute. Ah, come on. I totally forgot. Because I can... Now, I guess in this place it would be wrong. But there... it wouldn't be that wrong. So... I change it to this, and I want to ingrow and fade no. Okay. Okay, that looks fine. Then fade again. Nope. This time, please give me the shrink. Nope. Ah, too much. Okay. Now we can go back to fade. Okay, that looks good. Then this one. I don't need fade here, but I need shrink. Okay. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Looks good. Okay. If I remember it right, that was minus 100. Give me this. Hey, come on. I made a mistake. Hope that I can just put it down. Great. Okay. That was my fault again. Okay. So this point. And I will add up this. Nope. Okay, I guess that was everything I have here right now. This part, the whole thing's here. Well, it's a little bit lagging. What is... so. Oh boy. I will... 1 hour 41. Yep, that will be a bigger project. I mean, we have finished the whole walls. Enough rubbles for a cave for the next 300 years. And I guess some other special stuff will coming. The ice tomb is done. Almost. I mean, some ice spots on the walls, maybe. This mushroom forest, in quote marks, with the first world portal to every side is construction site. Same for the goblin village. This one will not be that complex. I mean, I see that is not possible. I was just thinking, okay, you can go to the rock golems, can lead along this point, but there's a dead end, so they have to go through it. So there is no really way except going along the river, being stealthy the whole time to hide from the goblins and the orcs. So it's not absolutely impossible, but the way will be lead through around the goblin village, and we will see what they're doing. Are they looking for the ice tomb? Are they going to the mushroom forest? Are they visiting the rock golem? Are they finding the helmet? And maybe I will add some other stuff, which, I mean, it is still okay. Goodbye, Chrome. Whatever. It is still the part where much war happened. This will be the main bridge, which is not that stable anymore for a cart or a wagon, but people can go over it. with if they can handle the bridge guard, which will be not a riddle. It is planned that the bridge guard will want a soul, but what he does mean with a soul isn't a real soul, because stories from people which happened and still have much emotions, maybe some important memories, like your first love, for example, or somebody died in your life, has so much soul of yourself in it. It's that's what he wants. He wants a story, not your real soul. If maybe some misunderstanding is coming, could be a fight. But if not, then we will see. We will see. Okay, I guess that's it. Cat is trying to get food, but I know that she can't. Okay, I will look into it. Maybe I will do the whole cave in off screen, and we will start maybe the third and last part next week. But then I would just give it a little review how it ended, if I did. I'm right now on other projects like the Castle Corvosa from Book 6 of Castle, or Castle of Curse of Crimson Throne. I have to finish Book 6 of Rise of the Rune Lords. I have to create some kind of Judra character for our on-site stations. So I have enough to do. My week and this next week is fulfilled with stuff. But yeah, I hope there's an end soon for some stuff and I can finish some projects. Some books are never ending. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it for this week. I'm so sorry. 9 p.m. and I'm already a little bit tired. Hey, Osek, welcome to the end. I just want to say goodbye because I'm done for the day. After 3 hours, I just need a break. Maybe next time. Just give me nothing special, nothing special. Okay. We see. Okay, then I will guess we see us. If nothing brings the whole operation to struggle. It's more like an operation for me. I don't even know if I'm motivated enough or it's just too hot. But I just streamed with 28 degrees Celsius, so it's fine. It's not the first time I did some stupid stuff. Yeah, if everything works fine, we see us next Thursday, 6 p.m. CEST. The usual way with whatever project, maybe finishing this, maybe the next part of this, the Sif Cave Part 3. We will see. I wish you all a nice evening, nice afternoon, nice noon, nice morning, or whatever time it is right now. Nice night. And hope we see us next week. Bye-bye.